No interest. I can.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, Storied Hero's Soul. The remnants of a storied hero's spirit that's that remain in its corpse. Use it, and the souls will be added to your stock. Soul remains. The remnants of an old hero's soul drifting partially into another world attracts those who are hungry for souls. Alright then.
You have a.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and see if I can actually. Let me go ahead and see if I can actually get my stats up to par. 18 strength and 13 dexterity.
Thou seekest soul path, soul of the mind, key to life's ether, soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
There we go.
Let strength
That
be
takes care of
ground
that.
so the world might be mended. So art thou mend that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, if I can find lighter armor, then I will most definitely I'll most definitely wear it. But for the time being, this will just have to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way to the next boss.
Hello? You yonder? Over here! It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time? Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage, if it pleases you. The Lord's Path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground for flying dragons. Have your wits about you.
Alright. Guess we've got to help him again. Unfortunately, I don't have anything with fire defense at the moment, so... Now, my best advice, run through here. Don't stop. Otherwise, that will happen. Pick that up real quick. Ring of Gash Resistance. A soft ring bearing a bright red seal. Increases resistance against bleeding. Made by Guri, a friend of Sage Frank, the Visionary, who is known for his magical handicrafts. The seal's design is a fissure.
Thank you. That makes twice. Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
And we got Dark Moongrass.
This is bad. Not a single person left. Why on earth? How did all of this happen? Father!
And once again, right after we rescue him, he'll continue to linger in this area until we defeat the next boss. Yeah, yeah, in this area, try to inch your way forward, otherwise, because you don't want to aggro all these dogs at once.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
But yeah, since we defeated the Phalanx, this merchant is now underneath the bridge. Just get you with them.
Thanks for that.
Finally, I get a short bow. Wonderful. I can't even wield the. I can't even wield the short bow until I can raise my equipment load. Yeah, the best way of doing it is just to wait until the dragon passes the first time. And then, yeah, just make a run for it. I almost forgot to pick up my souls. Alright then. Now, as for this door, you can't really open it, as far as I know, you can't really open it until you get a certain key. Alright, it's time for the next boss. I forgot how cheesy this music is. Now, normally this boss doesn't really take that much damage standing up. So basically, the way you defeat it is by attacking its legs. Alright, now to go for its other leg. Oh yeah, one thing you need to watch out for, aside from its shield, watch out. Also watch out when it bounces backwards, because that will cause damage to you. There he goes. Now, now that we defeated the and now that we defeated the Tower Knight, we can't really press forward anymore. We can't really press forward anymore. The only way to do it is by defeating an Archdemon, which basically means we have to complete at least one of the worlds first.
Have you met the last surviving Monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty if you ask me. Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you? I'm impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself. Can't you see you've fallen for their trap?
Well then.
You... Have you seen my corporeal flesh? Has my body gone rotten? I'm sorry. Please leave me alone. Anne, who are you? I don't remember anything. Anne.
Well, that was a strange turn. But anyway, now that we've since we helped out Ostrava at least a couple times, he now shows up here in the Nexus.
At its peak, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. In the distant southern kingdom, Boletaria was known as paradise on earth. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land. Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the Two Swords and the Last Hero. The two swords are Demonbrand and Soulbrand. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The last hero is Old King Doran. King Doran is the Everlasting One, founder of Boletaria and protector of the Two Swords. Of course, only according to legend. But in the dark state of our land, legends are all we can depend upon. King Alant led Boletaria with a round table of brave knights. The royal twin Fangs, Valafax and Bjor, Alfred, the Knight of the Tower, Metas, the Knight of the Lance, and the brave tribesman Longbow Ulan and his fearsome legions. But today, Boletaria is an abysmal mess. Valafax was lost, and Bjor slipped through the fissure, never to be heard from again. All the rest, along with Boletaria, have been devoured by the fog, and will soon be prey to the demons. The Boletarian Knights are no longer. But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself. But perhaps our age...
Thank goodness you're safe. I was worried sick about you. If only something could be done to... We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
I can forge weapons and be thankful that I'm... You come back alive.
O Honorable One, I hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray, even in such misery? Oh, Honorable One, will you continue?
Oh, fellow disciple, you seek the power of God? A miracle.
I'm just checking to see if they have anything new to say.
Have you heard? If you are attacked by a demon, you will lose your humanity. What a horrible thought. Just what would happen then? I simply cannot fathom it. Masa. Masa.
What do you want, brute?
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then I shall.
Alright, let's see what I can give myself.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
There we go.
Art thou done?
No, I still need the lighter armor before I can carry the Uchi Katana. Actually, come to think of it, I should actually read the descriptions of the worlds while I'm at it. Baltarian Palace. A huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Baltaria. Hungry soldiers whose souls have been stolen by demons attack trespassers, and terrible dragons nest there. Phalanx Archstone. Archstone of the demon Phalanx. Past the huge Baltarian castle gates lies the cliff pathway, now a feeding ground for dragons, which leads to the inner ward where the knights live. Tower Knight Archstone. Archstone of the Demon Tower Knight. Inside Baltaria's gates, where the streets intertwine, lies a trap set by the fat official, an embodiment of the old King Alon's madness. Anyway, so our next location is going to be Stonefang Tunnel. City of the Burrowers, keepers of a huge tunnel. Most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Baltaria had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continued working. Wow. Also, they said that earlier they actually stated that there were 6 Archstones. This is the 6th one. Now the thing is, this Archstone was initially intended to have a level. This Archstone was initially intended to have a level. However, they actually had to cut it out because it wasn't finished yet. And Sony pushed it out the door because they had a strong disapproval of the game. Let's just say. But yeah. However, the files for that level are still in the game. You just can't access them through normal means. missed it.
Hello there, souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
Yeah, as creepy as he sounds, you can't actually buy shards of Sharpstone and Hardstone off of them. You can also buy Crescent Moongrass and Ed's Grindstones as well.
Our little town. Well, it's a nice wee place. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone. And don't bother with old men like myself. Makes life rather easy for me. I can get away with anything. Thank you, Lord, for this golden opportunity. Have you heard about that sparkling lizard? He's not easy to catch, but he's got some fine stones, and I know where his nest is. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't give it away.
Don't worry, I know where it is.
Thank you, Lord, for this golden opportunity. You're one to play. Well, you've got to pay, don't you agree?
Now, down this elevator shaft, there is actually another blacksmith here. And we got some white sticky stuff. That's a bit of an odd name for an item, the more I think about it. A sticky white wax-like substance. Apply it to the right-hand weapon for a magical effect. It is said to be the waste product of a magical slug that's bathed in fluorescent water. Now these guys don't really take that much damage through swinging from swinging attacks, but they are weak to lunge attacks. Yeah, the very thing you have to watch out for with these guys is their fire magic. However, they do drop full moon grass 100% of the time. Making this a pretty good spot to actually grind for them. Now, if you kill these guys holding the bags, they'll actually drop plenty of stones. Can I please parry this guy? Thank you. Gonna kill him so I can grab his full moon grass. Kill that guy because I want his stones. Alright then. And this is the part where we're gonna start coming across salamanders. And unfortunately, I cannot use the bow without fat rolling. I don't even have very much ammo for it either. Usually I like to attack these guys from range because, because of that. You just get hit. You just get hit at the moment you get near them. Oh yeah, those. Oh yeah, these particular enemies with the swords, these particular enemies with the hot swords, they can't actually drop shards of Hearthstone, although it's a pretty rare chance. And if we just activate that switch, then we have a shortcut. Seriously? This part would be so much easier if I could just use a bow. Let me go ahead and get that item down there real quick. Wonderful. That's 7,000 souls down the drain now. Thanks a lot. I really forgot. I forgot about how floaty the jumping mechanics are in this game. You can die. I hate these salamanders. Huh. Finally got past that bit. We also get Ed's grindstone, a sharpening stone used by Ed, the blacksmith of Stonefang, reduces the wear on the right hand weapon and restores its durability. I almost forgot to. Shard of Clarestone. A shard of crystallized white ore, capable of enhancing a variety of weapons. An ore which required skill and expertise to make high-quality weapons with. Weapons can be strengthened by Clarestones up to a maximum of level 5. Same goes for check of Clarestones. Chunks of Clarestones. Chunks of Clarestone. I can't even speak properly. A pickaxe used by excavators for mining wasn't originally meant for combat, but the hard protrusion can be used like a rapier. A local specialty of Stonefang. Alright, that makes the ground safer to walk on. Almost forgot about these items. And we get the Ring of Poison Resistance. A soft ring with a deep green seal increases defense against poison. Made by Guri, a friend of Sage Frey, a visionary who is known for his magical handicrafts. The seal's designed as a skull. And of course, I'll be saving that ring for later. Stone of Ephemeralize. And a Crisp Blade. A small ceremonial sword. Old runes are expertly chiseled into the blade. Used as an aid for incantations. The wielder's magic ability increases, though he or she will suffer more magic damage. We get a chunk of Spider Stone. A chunk of fabric like transparent ore, mainly used to enhance bows. An ore used to make delicate bows. Weapons can be strengthened with Spider Stone up to a maximum of level 5. Alright then. Now. But yeah, when it's about to do that attack, run all the way back into the tunnel. Oh boy. By the way, when it shoots web at you, try your best to dodge through that because it will slow you down if it hits you. Like that. Avoid that web shot if at all possible. Otherwise that happens. There we go. See, Phil, was that too hard to do? Well, anyway, that's about as far as we can progress for now in this area, because the further we because beyond the armored spider, the enemies are actually going to start to get a lot more tough. Well then.
But perhaps our H will see the right.
I can forge weapons for you. No end, I can tell.
Thou seekest so then I shall act. Thou the soul of the
All right.
mind, key to life's ether. soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
At least get that up to 19. Okay, there we go. Now that's more like it. Nope, still need to, still can't wield the, both the Uchigatana and the bow.
No interest. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons...
Okay. Come to think of it, I might as well go ahead. And defeat some skeletons. That way I can actually, just so I can purchase more arrows. Probably about 1,000 souls should do it. Really? Alright, that should be enough.
I can forge weapons. Do come.
And keep... You have a heart of gold.
Alright, anyway, I think that's where I'm going to stop it for tonight because it is getting pretty late. So anyway, I hope you guys, I at least hope you guys enjoyed the first part of Demon Souls. It is what it is. But anyway, so next time we play Demon Souls, our next the next area that we're going to be going to is going to be the Tower of Latria. And yeah, we'll see what we can do from there. Anyway, so until next time, I will see you on the next one. Later.